Welcome back, profit takers. Real quick before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know that the Profit Takers Alert dashboard is available for you to try for free for 14 days. It's available for MT4 and MT5. All you got to do is come to the website profittakersalert.com. Again, that's profittakersalerts.com. The information's in the description. Click here to start your free 14-day trial, right? We do have the trade manager. This is available for $20 and it's yours for life. And this is awesome tool that helps you to manage your risk on percentage, amount size. It locks you out of your MT4 when you're done for the day. Okay, you can set the parameters. Now the indicator itself, you just come here and you click whichever platform you're using, and you have the option to try it for free right here. And again, make sure you put in your MT4 account number, right? Or it won't work. Some people don't do that, but you need to put that in there so it will be able to send you the license file. Okay, and all sales are final, right? So you have an opportunity here to try it before you buy it. Okay, all sales are final. All right. You can cancel at any time. It's $25 a month. You can cancel this at any time that you want. And that's it. It's just that simple, right? Don't overcomplicate this thing. You just follow the instructions. Once you go through the process to get to the part where you get to the cart and then you process it for the free trial, there's an instructional video there. Please follow the instructions. Before you send a message over to me, please follow the instructions. Okay. All right. Let's talk about today's trades. So GU, I did not take this trade, but I was not expecting this thing. You know, the news does a lot of stuff, right? I was thinking this thing was going to give us a short today, but it did not. However, I had my area marked anyway to let me know this is, is this going to be support or resistance? We did have prices where, on Monday we came in and put in, a peak low. So I guess, I should have been paying attention to that. And it closed on the inside and just went sideways. And it did a parabolic trade setup where it dropped right here and then put in a higher high. And then boom, it was off to the races. So today, guys, you can see it closed up. We're out of balance. It's getting ready to take out the high again. And I don't know if this is going to play out for me in my session. If it does, great. If not, oh well, I have other opportunities to look at. But this is definitely a trade setup for you all. All right. Okay, so now oil trade. I took oil short today. I took this thing short. I got to the markets because I was waiting. I was thinking I was going to be able to take a short opportunity yesterday, but it was just range bound yesterday, right? As it was creating the open range. As we can see today, we haven't extended the range now. We have this higher high on the inside. And why was I not paying attention to that? I don't know. But I did take this short. This was my best trade that I had today. We also had, the low once more. And if you look to the left even more, this is low from last week that did not break. So again, this one did close up, right? We're already out of balance. So I'm also looking for this to do the same thing and take me back to last week's high. That's exactly what I want it to do. Hopefully it will do that for me in my session. Okay. I did go with the DJ. After I took this short trade, I switched over to DJ and I was really expecting this thing. One thing that I messed up, guys, and I always, I even say it in this video, if the trade is already laid out for you, take it. This was a first hour trade. It was like at 7 a.m, which is 8 o'clock, Eastern time. I did not take it that early. Why? I don't know. But I ended up taking it after the news, which was not a very good trade. It was still long, but it was not like a smooth trade like this one where it closed in the inside and it was at the low, coiling, and then it just blew off, right? That's the trade where I just watched it and I'm just like, why am I watching this trade? Why am I watching this trade? Right. I was like, I should be in this trade, but I waited to get in that trade, which was a dumb idea. So don't do what I did. Okay. Go with what you see. Trade what you see straight away, right? Especially it had already hit the low. It hit the open price. I was like, this trade is just laid up for me, and big huge mistake for not taking it as right straight away at the first hour, like I should have taken it. So that was my bad, right? So tomorrow, this is possibly going to now be what I like to call the PTAD 33 trade, right? Because we're now 3 days from the peak, or of the peak, actually from the peak. Okay, let me take a break real quick. Let me take a break. Let me go to, let's see, what day is that? Friday. Okay. So Friday is when the peak started, right? So I count the days like this, and I always want to make sure I remind you, because I learned how to just count with Stacy. Even though Stacy counts Monday as day 1, Tuesday day 2, Wednesday day 3, it's just so built in me to count from from the peak. So 3 days from the peak, right? We already have 2 previous day high breaks. We had 1 break here, out of balance, 2 break there, out of balance. So once this breaks again, this is going to show 3. So that's why I call this my 33 trade, right? I'm expecting a 33 trade, right? To break, to continue this out of balance price action here, and, give me this opportunity, right? So yeah, that's how I managed to just count this. I know it sounds a bit weird and confusing, but this is the only thing I have not changed on here yet. And I'm still debating on how I'm going to change this, because technically, day 1 this is the peak. So let's just make sure we call that 1, right? And this day did what we needed to do, and it closed above the open price. So we got the first green day set up. All right. And then this day did the same thing again. It closed before, above the open. So we have another continuation. And then today it did the same thing again, right? Another continuation. Okay. So I think that right there is, another way to help you to know which way you're going if you get lost in the sauce. Because trust me, I get lost in the sauce, right? Let me just go back to oil, right? I was like thinking, no way this thing is going to be short. No, it's not. The behavior of the price at that time was just like, I don't believe it. Right? I just don't believe this thing. And then you can see the way it opened and closed in about the same way, right? And then we had this low here. So, I was just like, okay, I don't know. But when you look at it, when I looked at it again this morning, we had 3 levels of rise starting, towards the end of yesterday into, London. So the guys and gals that were able to get in at the high of the day, that's a fantastic trade for y'all. But I still, like I said, I was still able to get this trade. And I'm just happy that when I got to the chart, I saw it and I just went ahead and took it. It was a great short trade. But now we're definitely above the open price, guys. And, like I said, I'm expecting to take this market long tomorrow. Okay. And again, don't forget, tomorrow is crude has news 10:30 every Wednesday, 10:30 Eastern time, 9:30 for me. I've noticed that sometimes I will forget and leave my trade on during news. Nothing ever really happens, but it's still a good practice to just go flat and then just come back in once they're done, making it all electrified. Because that's basically what it does. It's like electricity going off and on. It just be blinking like crazy, right? So that's just basically what it is. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Again, this indicator is available for you to try. Try it before you buy it, 14 days. I think that's plenty of time. I originally had it for 7 days, and I moved it up 14 because I figured that you needed a little bit more time to try this thing out to see if it was something that will work with your strategy. All right. Okay, we'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao for now.